Hey, what's going on, guys? It's LuceyGoosey or Kyle, and welcome back to another video here on the channel. We're here with week 1 of the MLBA, the Major League Battles Association. We are here, and we are taking on Carney Hobo, coach of the Vancouver Stealth Rocks. He's amazing at Draft League. He's got a lot of amazing leagues that he's been in under his belt. I believe he was actually in the NPL. He filled in as a coach for the NPL and a bunch of other stuff that he's in, but he's a really good coach, and he picked an interesting team. As you guys can see, he's got a wild card team. That's what I would call it. It's just a team filled with a bunch of threats, a bunch of memes mons, or like mons that you wouldn't really expect to see, and it's just really weird. This team is definitely just out of nowhere, but it's really unpredictable of what he can bring, because I looked at the 12 of his team when building for this match, and he could bring every one of his 12 mons. I've ordered them and what I think he will bring. I think those 6 at the top, Genesect, Zygarde, Mismagius, Rotom Heat, Mega Glalie, and Alakazam, are pretty likely to come. Alakazam checks a lot of our threats, like Nihilego. You know, Alakazam being faster than Nihilego, a Focus Sash set could be really nice against that. He's got the Rotom Heat, which checks Celesteela 100%. Like, Celesteela does get a couple of moves to hurt Rotom Heat, and I'll talk about that in this team builder, but Celesteela versus Rotom Heat, usually Rotom Heat will win that match. Mismagius just dents a hole in my team, and because it has that speed stat, it's a lot faster than most of the things on my team, and so it's really hard, especially because it's one of his Z-move users. A Ghostiem Z basically one-shots my entire team, which is really difficult to deal with. So we're going to have to watch out for Mismagius. And then Zygarde and Genesect. I don't know why Genesect is allowed. It's absolutely ridiculous. But, you know, the commissioner of the league, Hat, was like, you know what? We're going to allow a couple of things, and Genesect is the best one that's allowed. So we're going to have to deal with that week 1, and I just can't let it set up. I do have a lot of things to get rid of Genesect, or to deal with Genesect. So I'm hoping that we're going to be able to deal with it, but I just cannot let this thing set up, because if it gets up a shift gear and it's a physically offensive set, I honestly just lose to Genesect. So we have to deal with that. Jumpluff is another threat, honestly, because Jumpluff has a lot of crazy movesets it can run, and if he's running like an Encore Leech Seed set, he will just destroy my entire team with Jumpluff, which is really weird to say because I didn't prep for it 100%, and I have things that can deal with it because I have moves that will deal with other mons. But it's just really difficult to deal with Jumpluff in this situation. Granbull is there for Intimidate support, which I don't really expect him to bring Granbull. I guess I probably should have put Granbull near the end, but the Intimidate support could be decent against my team, even though most of my team is special attackers. He's got the Machamp, which I've actually had struggled with Machamp in the past. Every time that Machamp has come against me or came against me in a Draft League game, I have at least lost one Pokemon to it. Like, a Guts Facade, there are 0 switch-ins, besides, obviously, Ghost type, but, like, Machamp is just an absolute beast when it comes to, you know, being a Guts set, and it just does so much damage. Lantern could be pretty decent in this match, so we have to prep for that. Sorry about that. Anyways, yeah, Lantern could be really decent. We have to figure out if it's, you know, Volt Absorb or Water Absorb, so we know what moves to go on it. I think it will probably, if it comes, it's probably going to be Volt Absorb, just because Water Absorb is still going to take those water hits as it is. So we'll have to find out. Purugly, I don't really see Purugly coming. It doesn't have a great match. Celesteela easily switches in onto it and allows a couple of things just to do some good damage. Obviously, Nihilego resists it. It's tabbed, so we'll have to find out if Purugly is coming, what type of set he really wants to run, but I just don't see it coming. And as far as Skuntank goes, it is one of his only hazard removers on his team. At least I don't know with all the new move tutors who has hazard removal, but as far as I think it's just Rotom, maybe Jumpluff, and Skuntank. So it is one of its hazard removers. It does get fire coverage, but I just don't think it has the best matchup. We do have a couple of things to deal with it, and although it does get like Fire Blast, Celesteela should still be able to, you know, take it on 1v1 because it's just not the strongest Pokemon out there. Anyways, we're going to get into the team that we're bringing this week, and yeah, it should be pretty cool. So let me just open up our team builder, and you guys can see the first Pokemon we are bringing is Uxie. We're bringing a really bulky Uxie, and I think this set is one of the best sets I've come up with. Hopefully it can do well in the match. Just as a disclaimer, guys, this is actually the first team builder I've ever recorded before the match happened, so if I completely miss something, I won't know about it until the battle. Anyways, Uxie, this is like a really good set in my opinion. You guys can see I've got the 248 HP and the 156 defense. That's going to allow me to live 3,000 arrows with leftovers from a banded Zygarde, which is crazy. If he's a substitute Zygarde set, we have enough special attack investment to break a sub with our Dazzling Gleam. We weren't able to do it Psychic, and I didn't really want to run HP Ice because I still want Dazzling Gleam to hit a couple of things. In fact, I might change it to Hidden Power Ice, and I'm actually, you know what, I'm going to do that right now. Because I think Hidden Power Ice will still do that. So I'm going to switch it, and then I'm going to look at the EVs, and I'm going to fix that just a little bit. 1 second, guys. Alrighty, guys, so I actually just did some editing on the fly, changed that to Hidden Power Ice, which means I don't need any special attack investment, which is really nice because I can put that in Spadef now. And I think this is a really nice Uxie set. I'll show you guys the calc. I don't know if you guys can see it. Uxie right there with Hidden Power Ice, no special attack investment. Still does 34% to a Zygarde with max HP. So if he does run max HP, max Spadef, then we're going to have to deal with that. But you guys can see the 34 to 41% right there. So we don't need any investment in our special attack now, which actually helps out a lot because now Uxie is going to be a lot better to take special hits as well. But we do have that 24 speed in case the Zygarde is just trying to speed creep, or not speed creep, but like only run 8 speed. Then obviously we have that, or if you want to run like 20 speed, something like that. We just are trying to speed creep it just by a little bit because we could get something out of that. Excuse me. Anyways, we'll move on to the next Pokemon we're bringing here, which is going to be our Magmortar. We're bringing Lava Girl, and Lava Girl is going to be our main check to Genesect. Of course, Genesect is a huge threat to my team. If he's physical, we got that Flame Body. We can try to get some Flame Body burns. If he is special, we're the Assault Vest. This is our main check. We have a lot of defensive investment in this thing because a physically offensive one could just completely destroy us unless we get that Flame Body burn. And if we don't get the burn, that's why we have all that Fizz Def set. We can live any hit from this thing, and we can live like 3 Techno Blasts, which is really nice unless it's like a weird plate that I don't know about, or not plate, but I don't remember what they're called. Drives, like I don't know if there's like a water drive or anything like that. But Flamethrower, Psychic, Earthquake, Hidden Power Ice, that's going to be our set. It's going to be able to hit a lot of things. You guys will see I have like ice coverage on everything now because I put that Hidden Power Ice on Uxie, but it does help out our Uxie set a lot. Anyways, 32 speed just in case something's trying to speed creep me. I'm speed creeping it just a little bit more. I think I was speed creeping one of his base 80s. Let me just take a look at his team real quick. I think I was speed creeping uninvested Rotom Heat. So if Rotom Heat has 0, I outspeed it. So if he has 0 speed, I outspeed his Rotom Heat, and I have that Psychic there just because Psychic will do just a little bit of damage to Rotom. Obviously, none of our other moves are going to do anything, but Psychic could do just a little bit if I need it to at the end of the game. Next Pokemon we're bringing is Tantar. We're bringing Donphan, and I think Donphan is a really good Pokemon in this matchup. We got 4 moves, but we're not bringing Assault Vest. We have Rapid Spin, Knockoff, Ice Shard, and Earthquake. So Ice Shard's going to allow us to get some nice priority hits. It's going to be really good for Mismagius because we're going to be able to take hits from Mismagius, and although we don't have much special defense investment, we should be able to take 1 hit and get off a Knockoff and an Ice Shard, which will kill it. So I'm hoping what will happen is he thinks I'm going to Rapid Spin, I'll go for a Knockoff, hit the Mismagius, and then Ice Shard will kill it from there. If he is Z-move, it still should kill, I'm pretty sure. So that is really nice. I have to do the calc over again to make sure, but I'm pretty sure Knockoff plus Ice Shard will kill a Mismagius. Ice Shard obviously is going to do really well against that Zygarde. If he's a Coil set, which I actually am expecting him to bring a Coil set, then it's not going to be as good, but if we need it at the end of the game and he hasn't gotten up any defense, then Ice Shard can do around 30% to 40% depending on investment and HP for the Zygarde. It also is really nice for the Alakazam, of course. His team is super fast when you look at it, so Ice Shard is just really nice to get some little priority hits off. Anyways, next Pokemon that we're going to be bringing is going to be the Sylveon. We're bringing the Sylveon. Wanda is coming, and this is the first time I've ever brought one of the plates to a match. I've never brought like Pixie Plate, Water Plate, or any of that stuff. But we're bringing Pixie Plate this week because although I'm just running Hyper Voice, but I don't want to run Life Orb. So Pixie Plate is just like a Life Orb Hyper Voice. So it's really nice to run Pixie Plate. We're running a lot of HP investment and a lot of special attack investment. This special attack investment is enough to Oka Zygarde without any investment in HP. So if he's max speed, max attack, then we will be able to kill with 1 Hyper Voice. We have Wish, Baton Pass, Toxic. Toxic's going to be really nice on certain switch-ins. Of course, Genesect is probably going to be the main switch-in, but he's going to be wary of that Hidden Power Fire. Rotom could also be a switch in, so that's why I have the Toxic there, because I feel like his middle ground play is going to be Rotom over Genesect because of the Hidden Power Fire tech. So I think that he's going to expect a Hidden Power Fire, and I can Toxic the Rotom, which is really nice. Hyper Voice also does around 30 to 40% on the Rotom if he's physically defensive, which I'm probably expecting him to be specially defensive, but we still will be able to get some decent damage off on him, or get the Toxic up. Baton Pass is going to be really nice as well, because if I know he's going to switch out, like let's say I'm in on his Mismagius, and he doesn't want me to start setting up Calm Minds, I can go for the Baton Pass and hopefully get out into like Magmortar on the Genesect, or something else on the Nihilego, which is our next Pokemon on the Rotom Heat. So the next Pokemon we're bringing, like I said, is Nihilego. We're bringing the Plutonium this week. We're running almost max speed, just basically enough speed to outspeed, not Glalie, because Glalie can't be Scarfed. We're obviously Scarfed. I believe it's Zygarde? I'm not 100% sure on that. It's either Zygarde or Jumpluff. I'm not sure which one is, like, that 100 range. Zygarde's 95, but I'm not sure where Jumpluff is. I think it's outspeed Jumpluff. But we're running Choice Scarf just because Mismagius is a problem, and also I think Scarf Rotom could be a thing to try to trick some Scarfs around. But yeah, we got the Power Gem for Rotom and Mega Glalie. We've got Dazzling Gleam for the Zygarde. We got Hidden Power Fire for Genesect, and Sludge Wave to hit a multitude of things. We can basically hit everything on the team, and in the late game we'll either try to sweep with Power Gem or Dazzling Gleam, so that is a thing. Sludge Wave could also sweep late game if we get rid of Genesect and Zygarde, so we'll have to see there. But yeah, Nihilego could be a really good late game sweeper, and it dents a lot of holes in his team. The last Pokemon we're bringing is going to be the Pokemon that we're trying to win this game with, and that's going to be Celesteela. We're bringing Apollo. Celesteela is going to be really nice. We're bringing a Rocky MZ mix set. We have Heavy Slam, Fire Blast, Stone Edge, Autonomize. Even though we are running Careful Nature, Fire Blast will still OHKO a max speed, max attack, or max special attack. Genesect, if he has no HP investment, Fire Blast will still OHKO that. We get the Autonomize off, and, you know, let's say we're up against, I don't know, Zygarde or something. We get the Autonomize off, and then we get the Autonomize off on Rotom Heat, or something along those lines. Rotom Heat would probably be the main one, but we get the Autonomize off against Rotom Heat, and he goes for, I don't know, some move, and then we go for the Rocky MZ. So that's my plan, and then we get the attack boost, and from there, Heavy Slam should be able to do a lot of damage to the rest of his team, and maybe even sweep late game. So we do have enough speed to outspeed Mismagius after the Autonomize, which is good. If you Scarf Mismagius, then obviously we don't outspeed, but I didn't want to waste a lot. We have that 120 HP, which is really nice. We have a little bit of Spadef to live. I believe it's to live a Fire Blast from a Skunk Tank, so that's cool. We should be able to live it, but it was like a Spec Skunk Tank or something like that that I had made that for. But it also helps us live an Overheat from a Rotom. If he's like Specs Rotom, I don't think we can take it, but we'll have to figure that out when I'm doing calcs in the battle. Anyways, we have Heavy Slam, Fire Blast, Stone Edge, Autonomize, which should be really nice for us late game. So that's going to be the team that we're bringing this week, guys, and hopefully it's going to help us beat Carney Hobo. I don't know. It's going to be a really tough match. Genesect and Zygarde are two amazing mons, and if they start setting up on us, it's going to be really difficult. Mismagius with that Z move could really dent holes in our team. I'm really hoping we don't see Mismagius at team preview. I think we can deal with Rotom really well. We do have a lot of stuff to deal with it, and Nihilego is just perfect for it. And, you know, Mega Glalie can dent holes in our team. You guys can see his coverage as far as Frustration, Ice Shard, and Earthquake really does just destroy our entire team. But he's only based 100 speed, so Celesteela can take hit, and, you know, we have the Choice Scarf Nihilego, which will OHKO with Power Gem, and we have the somewhat defensive Magmortar, which can take, you know, a Frustration plus an Earthquake in some situations. Alakazam basically just gets walled by Celesteela, so I don't know if it's going to come 100%, but it could come because of Nihilego. Jumpluff obviously is going to be a little bit tough to deal with, but we do have like the Ice Shard on Fan, a couple of other things. So I'm not going to talk about the rest of this Pokemon because we did a little bit earlier in this team builder, but we're going to get into the battle. I'm not going to make this a separate video. We're going to get right into the battle after this. I know this was a little bit long, but anyways, I'll see you guys in the match. Alrighty guys, we are here at the match. We had a little bit of a miscommunication there. He challenged me for an Ubers match, which apparently Baton Pass is banned in Ubers. So I don't know. I'm pretty sure drive baton passing is allowed. I don't see why it wouldn't be, but we're going to hit the accept button right here. And he brought Ugly, and he didn't bring Zygarde. You gotta be kidding me. What the heck? I can't believe he brought per Ugly. He didn't bring Miss Magia, so I'm super happy not to see Miss Magia. He brought Machamp. Did I see Rotom? I don't know if I saw Rotom. No, he didn't bring Rotom. So he didn't bring Zygarde. He didn't bring... Oh my gosh, what is this team? What is this team? I told you, he was unpredictable. You cannot ever know what he's gonna bring. Oh my gosh. And then Jumpluff over Rotom. Let me just fix this layout real quick. Can't believe it. What the heck? Alright, well. Let me just shrink down this Jumpluff. And move it over a bit. And yeah, I'll ignore spectators. I'll say good luck, have fun. And then I will ignore my opponent. Just because, why not? Alright. Wow. Okay. Uxie is my lead 100%. So, well, yeah. Well, he hit Glalie already, so... Glalie does get Crunch. I don't believe that's enough to do anything to us. Let's just put in our Uxie set right here. And see? I calc a lot, by the way, guys. He might try to spike stack me, which could be kind of crazy. Yeah, Double Edge is not even doing that much. So, rocks are free right here. I think it might get Taunt, but we'll find out right here. He goes for spikes. For some reason, it's not Mega Evolving on my screen. So he is spike stacking us, which means that at some point we're going to have to try to rapid spin those away. But at this point, I just will see. So 39%, that seems like, yeah, he's pretty much just Jolly. Or we'll find out if he's Jolly or Adamant. But let's see. What was that? 38.5%. Let me just find out if he has Frustration. That looks like he's Jolly, but it maybe could be Adamant. If I put an Adamant right here, it would be like a super low roll if it was Adamant, yeah. So, we'll find out. I think he's going to go for another layer of spikes. But I don't really have much on my team besides Uxie to deal with this. So, like, I am fine sitting here and going for some frustrations. Zygarde didn't come. We don't necessarily need this thing. And Glalie is already to a point where he's so weakened that I don't really have to worry anymore. So, we could go out into Lava Girl right now. But I think I'm just going to click another one. Our Uxie is going to live, and we're going to try to take this thing out. And it's at 4% now. So, like, I don't mind losing my Uxie right now. We got our rocks up. He has no way to get rid of rocks as far as I know. I don't think Jumpluff gets Defog. It might. I'm not sure. But we can literally just go out in the Donphan and click Ice Shard. I'm pretty sure. I don't think there's any way that Ice Shard does not kill this. And we know he's max speed. Because, well, we weren't max speed Uxie. We only had a little bit of speed. So he could be mid speed. Tantar. Let's see. Yeah, Ice Shard 100% is killing. Do we want to reveal the Ice Shard? I don't think it's a big deal to reveal the Ice Shard right now. So I'm going to go out in the Donphan. I'm just going to click Ice Shard. It's unfortunate we lose our Sturdy, but, you know, that's just how the game's played. But Donphan's going to pick up a kill here. We can get our Sturdy back. I think his switch in here is Jumpluff. Well, no, it can't be Jumpluff because we got the Ice Shard. So, I don't know really what he goes here. And if he has Energy Ball and Alakazam, maybe he goes Alakazam. He goes Genesect. So he might try to set up on us right now. I don't know. What does Genesect try to do in this situation? If he's a special attacker, we just give him a special attack boost, which is bad. If he's like Specs. Ooh, wow. That is damage. Okay, well, we know our primary switch into this thing. If he's special attacker, we take hits. He is. Look at that. Nothing. Awesome. Okay. So we go for the flamethrower right here. No question about it. We're not taking any risk right now. We are going for the flamethrower. Genesect cannot touch us, right? We're Assault Vest. This shouldn't do anything if he even has like Hidden Power Ground or Hidden Power Water. I think we take hits. We go for flamethrower. We get the Machamp in, and we have enough speed to outspeed uninvested Machamp for the Psychic. I want to calc that flamethrower. Wow, that looks bulky. That looks bulky. Lava Girl. Machamp. Let's see. He's not Guts. He is not Guts. He is going to be no guard. Unless he just didn't bring Flame Orb. If he didn't, then okay. So Flamethrower only did 27%. Is that Assault Vest? That is looking to be Assault Vest. 27%. That is definitely Assault Vest. Unless he's like max HP. 27.4. If he's like max HP, we'll just give him a random item. So he could just be max HP. No, he can't just be max HP. He could be like max def, but I don't see that happening. So I think this thing is Assault Vest. I don't know what it wants to do here. It might go for the knockoff. But I think my best play is just to go out into Sylveon right now. So he's no guard dynamic punch. That is crazy, dude. He got the crit, which is unfortunate. And we got confused, but that's a 100% chance to confuse. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, we're going to baton pass. He's... Really? Okay, so he stayed in. He went for another one. He went for another one. We could have just Hyper Voiced and knocked him out. I did not think he was going to stay in. I thought Genesect was a clear play. Wow, I thought Genesect was a clear play right there. So he is going to be... He's going to be... Assault Vest. Oh, not Asper Berry. Assault Vest. And he's not Guts. He's going to be no guard. Which I don't think... Yeah, it doesn't affect any calcs. So his Dynamic Punch is going to paralyze our Donphan, but it's not a huge deal. It's only going to do about 35%. Why is he turning Timer, dude? That shouldn't be allowed. He has Poison Trap. Okay. Well, we're going to take this knockoff. We're just going to get rid of the Spike. Oh my gosh, dude. What the heck? We're keeping the Ice Shard. We're keeping the Ice Shard. I think he goes for Poison Jab here. I'm just going to go... Actually, we're not going to keep the Ice Shard, guys. I'm going to go... Yeah, there was no point of switching out. We know our Sylveon's faster now. He has 0 speed. Right? Sylveon was faster. We have 156. We go Sylveon. We're just going to click Hyper Voice. If he goes out in the Genesect, then good for him. Like, Bullet Punch might kill us from here, but I'm not sure. Cool. Yeah, I don't think Bullet Punch killed from there. It should not have. But Genesect's going to come out here. And we just go hard out into my Mortar again. Dang, dude. I got screwed up by that. That's crazy. Per Ugly comes out. Okay. What's Per Ugly gonna do to my Sylveon? I have no idea what Per Ugly does. I didn't prep for it. So Return's gonna be killing us from this range. I have a feeling it's gonna fake out. I mean, I think Celesteela is a pretty safe play. Do we autonomize here? I'm gonna autonomize. We go for the Z Continental Crush on the Jumpluff. Well, Jumpluff actually might switch in here, but I would not. I don't think it would switch in. He's gonna U-turn. If he goes out in the Jumpluff, then that's good by him, because no, he's gonna go Alakazam. What the heck? Is Alakazam a Z move user? I'm gonna check the doc right now. You guys can see the doc. Did he pick Alakazam as a Z user? No. What is Alakazam gonna do to us? We are faster, right? Yeah, that's what I EV'd. Okay. Can Celesteela OHKO Alakazam with Heavy Slam? He's not Magic Guard, by the way. Which is weird. Sorry if you guys hear my chair a lot. It's... Okay. Sage Life Orb. Heavy Slam will kill. Awesome. Yes! Celesteela, let's go! Let's go! Let's go, Celesteela! Are we getting the sweep? I don't know, dude. If we hit the Fire Blast, then we can kill everything, right? We should be able to go for the Continental Crush. Are we going to win this game? Do I even risk the miss on Genesect? Do I even risk the miss? Hit the Fire Blast, please, Apollo. Well, let me calc. Let me just calc, because I don't want to risk the miss, dude. I do not want to risk the miss. A +2 Heavy Slam is not going to kill. We're going to go for the Fire Blast. We're going to miss. Please don't miss 2. Celesteela, please. You can't do this. Celesteela, don't do this to me. Don't you dare. I swear to God, if we miss this. I mean, Fake Out plus Quick Attack from Per Ugly might kill us. Oh man, dude, I just need the run. If I ran a flamethrower, it kills from this range because he took 2 stealth rock switch-ins. But I wanted to make sure I ran fire blast to go kill from full. If this doesn't kill, we have hidden power fire on Lego in the back. If we miss twice in a row. What are the odds of missing twice in a row on fire blast? It's like an 80, isn't it 85? I think it's 85% accurate. Please, Apollo. Please. Come on, man. Do me a solid right now, please. This has been a good match. It's been really quick. It's been good though. I mean, we had the right sets. We misplayed a little bit with Sylveon. He's taking some time to decide. I'm surprised he put battle timer on. I didn't think that was allowed, but I guess since there's battle timer in the actual game, like, it makes sense to have battle timer here too. Yes, we hit it. Thank God, Celesteela. Thank you so much. Okay, so Perugly might be able to kill us with, like, fake out quick attack. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure. We're just going to click heavy slam twice. I don't think quick attack can do that much. A life orb quick attack should not do that much. Should not do 15%. Or 14%. Celesteela, come on, man. Come on. Come on, Celesteela. Let's start the season off strong, please. Dude, this was a good Celesteela set. I like Autonomized Celesteela a lot. Come on. I mean, even if it doesn't, Nihilego takes this thing down. He didn't have quick attack. Let's go! Let's go! GG, GG, man. GG. Wow. What a game. What a game. Well, we pick up the victory, guys. 4-0. He didn't bring the stuff I expected him to bring. Carney is just, he's a good battler. You gotta give him that. He brought some really good stuff. But I think he's trying to go and have fun with this league too. You guys could see by his draft with Jumpluff and Perugly and stuff like that. And he brought him. And I think Jumpluff could have done a lot in this game. If he, you know, I think he might have tried to, like, encore me into, like, lead seed or something with my Celesteela. I'm not sure why the Alakazam switch. I don't understand that Alakazam switch at the end there. I think if he had encore on Jumpluff, he should have encored me into Autonomize. But I don't know. That was a good game. Genesect is really scary, and so luckily we had Magmortar on our team, which could stop it. Like I said, we did misplay a little bit around the Machamp. I thought that Sylveon could take 2 close combats, and he went for Dynamic Punch, and he confused us, and it turned out he wasn't Guts, which we actually wouldn't have been able to take 2 close combats if he was Guts. But the Dynamic Punch confusion, and I went for Baton Pass thinking I was slower, that he would switch out. I actually thought I was slower. Because Machamp is faster if he's max speed. So I went for the Baton Pass thinking he would switch out in the Genesect, and we were actually faster, so we had to sack off our Donphan at that point. So that was a misplay on my part. But Carney played really well, and I thought we played really well. And Celesteela just shows that it's one of the best Pokemon in Draft League. So we won this game, which is really awesome. And yeah, way to start off the season strong. And we'll head into week 2 and just hope that we can keep on going and keep this momentum up. Anyways, that's going to do it for this week. I'm out for now. Peace.